Listen, if you're watching this, chances are you're looking for ways to earn extra money so you can pay off your debt faster. We've been there, so we understand. It can be stressful and the pressure can feel overwhelming. Here's the good news. You don't have to feel stuck. Today, we are going to show you 7 realistic ways to earn fast money to speed up your debt payoff journey. It's time to get gazelle intense. Just like a gazelle running from a cheetah, it's time to run away from your debt with focus and speed. Let's dive into these simple yet actionable ways to earn more money to escape the debt trap.
If you're new here, my name is Ezekiel.
And my name is Kike.
And we are the
Adeleyes.
On this channel, we teach you tips and strategies on how to win fast with money. These strategies that we teach are not rocket science. They're just simple, actionable tips that could make a big difference in your life. Let's get started.
Why do you need to pay off your high interest debt? Let me share an example with you. Let's say you have $10,000 in a high interest debt. Maybe the interest rate is about 20% and you're only paying $200 in minimum payment per month. Because it's a high interest debt, most of your monthly payments go towards the interest rate, especially at the first few years. So if you're only paying that $200 on a $10,000 debt with a 20% interest, guess how many months or years it will take you to pay off that loan? Just guess. That's about 109 months. So 9 years and 1 month. That's really crazy, right? So over the 9 years or 109 months, the person would end up paying about $11,680 in interest alone. This means that, the person would end up paying an interest that is higher than the original $10,000 that was borrowed. That's absolutely crazy. This highlights how costly a high interest debt is if you're only putting in the minimum payments. So this is why you need to work hard. Remember, this is only temporary. Work hard to pay off any high interest debt that you may have so you can keep more of your hard-earned money. Now, here are the 7 ways to make quick cash to pay off your debt faster. The first one is overtime. More hours equals more pay. The quickest way to boost your income is by working overtime if you have the opportunity to. So for you, if you work in healthcare like I do or some other industries that offer overtime, please take advantage of it. The math is simple. More hours worked equals more money in your pocket. I know it's tempting to think, what's the point of working overtime when you'll be paying more taxes? Well, here's the deal. When you work overtime, they take out extra taxes, assuming that's how much you earn all year long. But come tax season, you get a refund if too much taxes was deducted on your paycheck. And if you have a high marginal rate, for example, for me, my marginal rate is about 38%. So for every extra $100 that I earn, I pay $38 in taxes, and then I keep $62. I think that's still more money in my pocket. Yeah. That's a win-win, actually, So please don't run away from working overtime. If you have an employer that offers overtime, take advantage of it. During tax season, it's all going to balance up.
Number 2, get a part-time job. Extra gig means extra income. Another easy way to earn fast money is to grab a part-time job. It can be at the restaurant or at the retail store. The options are numerous, but here is the pro tip. Ask your employer to deduct extra taxes upfront. Why do you do this? This is just to avoid, surprises during the tax period, and it will keep you in check of your cash flow. A little extra planning can go a long way when you are focused on becoming debt-free. Number 3, sell stuff you don't need. Declutter, earn good cash. Look around your house, look at those things you don't need, like electronics, gadgets, even clothing that are fairly used. You can sell them on Kijiji, Facebook Marketplace. You can also organize a garage sale. You'll be surprised how much you will get from selling all these things. Plus, clearing out the clutters gives you a sense of accomplishment. like you are making a room for something better. It's seriously a good way of putting extra money into your debt. Don't be tempted to spend this money when you get this money. The moment you get it, just put it directly into your debt, and this goes into your principal.
Number 4, offer babysitting or pet sitting services. Do you love pets? Do you love looking after children? Or are you a stay-at-home parent? I think this could be a very lucrative, side business for you, where you can offer services to other parents in your neighborhood who are needing babysitting services, and just charge them for this service. And the best part of it is it's very flexible. Just work around your schedule, work around your family's schedule, and pick hours that work for you. And how do you get these deals? By word of mouth. Tell people, post on Facebook Marketplace. You can also post flyers at your local community center. Number 5, rent out your spare room or basement suite. This is passive income, steady pay. Do you have extra space in your home? Instead of your house that you're paying your mortgage on being a liability, it can actually be an asset for you. Just rent out the extra space or your basement suite. This can generate a steady secondary income stream, and this could be a real game changer in your debt payoff journey. And hey, if the rental market where you live is really hot, like Ontario, British Columbia, or even Alberta, you could be earning a nice chunk of change at the end of every month. And also another option is Airbnb short-term rentals.
Number 6, use your savings. This is instant return by reducing interest. Here is something that a lot of people do not think about. Using your savings to pay off your high interest debt can be a smart move for you, but you might not know. But it feels good to have a good cushion in your account. But why would you be doing that when you are drowning in high interest debt? Using some of the money you have in your account, in your savings account, to pay part of your debt can give you an instant return by saving you from tons of interest. Just make sure you keep enough in your account for emergency funds. After that, you focus back on your debt payment, because that will save you more than any interest you might be having on your savings account. In our own case, I took out part of my RRSP, which was over $50,000. And remember, when you're withdrawing from your RRSP, because RRSP is a tax deferred account, taxes will be withheld based on your marginal tax rate. So keep that in mind. So in our own case, when I took out the money, the rest of the money I got after withheld taxes, we put it all into paying off debt, which allows us to go on gazelle mode. It goes directly into the principal. If you can do this, it will create a lot of relief for you, and it allows you to pay your debt, faster, considering using some of your savings to pay off your debt. Think about it. Why do you have to have a lot of money in your savings when they are paying you just about 5% interest, when you have a 20% interest on your debt? Put it all into your debt, or probably part of it into your debt, in order to pay off your debt faster. So guys, we have covered 6 strategic ways to earn fast money in order to get out of debt faster. Number 1, overtime. Number 2, get a part-time job. Number 3, sell stuff that you don't need. Number 4, babysitting or pet sitting. Number 5, rent out your spare basement suite or any room that you have in your house. Number 6, use your savings. And finally, guys, sell your second car, ditch the lease, and gain cash. Probably you have the second car sitting in your driveway and you are not doing anything with it. Why don't you just sell it? Especially if it's a lease. Getting rid of it can, save you from tons of payments, like bi-weekly payments, your insurance, gas, and maintenance. That's instant cashback, guys, Plus, it simplifies your life. Fewer expenses means faster debt freedom. In our own case, we took a car loan of about $38,000. It was actually under Odyssey 2017. What we did was that we took it back to the dealership. It might sound crazy, guys, but then we did it. We took it back to the dealership, and what we got back was just $2,000. $2,000. We were satisfied with it. All we did was that we just took the 2,000, we added a little bit of money to it, and bought a very small car that can commute us to work and come back home. Take, for example, if you have a second car, and that second car worth about 20 grand, and your first car worth about 10,000 grand. Why don't you sell the second car that is worth about 20,000 grand? You sell it, take $10,000, buy a second car, and use the remaining $10,000 for your debt. Just put the remaining $10,000 into your debt. This is also a very valid way to pay off your debt faster. It's mind-blowing, guys, if you can pay attention to these 7 strategic ways that we have listed for you.
And there you have it, 7 practical ways to earn fast money for debt payment. Whether it's overtime, selling stuff, or getting creative with side gigs, each of these strategies will help you build momentum towards becoming debt-free. Remember, every dollar counts. And with every bit of effort, you'll be surprised how quickly you can make a dent in your payment. But ultimately, I would like you to commit your plans to the Lord. According to Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3, it says, "Ask the Lord to bless your plans and you'll be successful in carrying them out." So I encourage you, pray about your debt. Pray about your financial goals and watch the Lord help you every step of the way. Remember, this is only temporary. Once you're debt-free, you can start living the soft life that you deserve. If you found this video helpful, give this a thumbs up, okay? Subscribe to the channel for more practical tips on how to win with money. Comment below to let us know which strategy you'd like to try first. Would love to hear about your journey to financial freedom. Until next time, bye.